cycle, and it's not often reusable because in most cases it'll run off downstreams. It ends up in the sediments of lakes and the oceans. And in the oceans, which are in places 34,000 feet, 7 miles deep, we've hardly ever been there with even something to take photographs of them, let alone think about how we would mine and get a really small amount of phosphorus out of sediment because it's spread out over such a great distance. And we have never found a source of phosphorus below the crust of the earth, right on the earth's surface. You can't subsurface mine for phosphorus. It's just not present. And then lastly, scientists have not figured out any kind of a substitution for phosphorus that can serve for organisms in their growth. And it's probably the most critical resource right now. And one of the reasons we've got to change the way that we handle all of our farming practices and a number of things, because phosphorus is going to become depleted. So phosphorus gets mined from the earth. It then gets extracted. Literally, it just gets powdered and it gets pulled out. Phosphorus is typically applied as a fertilizer, as a solid. It can be dissolved also into water, but it's not something that it's like ammonia where it gets stored, where nitrogen can get stored as a gas. Phosphorus is going to be stored either dissolved in a liquid, which that takes a lot of space, or it's going to be stored as a solid. And its mining process is literally just pulling it out and then going through a physical separation process from the other types of things that are present in the rocks that it's mined from. And on the terrestrial side, just finishing this up, it's then made into fertilizer typically and provided to plants. Naturally on the Earth's surface, it actually did get up into the air when it was just sitting on the surface, and wind would blow it and blow it around. And plants were much better at managing it, natural plants. These plants that we've taken through all this industrialization